to give you a channel message. Okay, I'm in my pajamas and I've been sleeping all day, and I really actually was gonna go back to doing that, and Spirit was like, just give a little reading. So today is a new moon. The new moon crossed over in Eastern time around 3:30 today. So it's a new moon in Taurus, and what I've intuitively picked up from my personal guides have been releasing bad habits, right? So this is a hard stop. They told me to stop doing multiple things, and I think maybe that's why I'm tired, because I'm like legit detoxing right now. And yeah, there's like this sense of like clarity and needing rebirth, and it's gonna be interesting, the instructions that Spirit tells you, if you're open to it, especially if you're someone who is trying to constantly, you know, if you're into personal development and constantly being on your like highest alignment, your vibration, and try to find yourself and clearing things out. So this is about allowing a change, allowing a rebirth to happen, and understanding that it feels like the road is, if the fucking cars could shut up for a second so I can give my reading. But anyway, it's like understanding that the path is, I don't know, that shit just really took me on when I lost that channeling. But there's something about like not having concrete answers, not even having like an end destination, right? Because I realized, like, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm at a certain point in my life where I just want to be happy and I want peace. And I don't necessarily, every time I've tried to manifest that in a physical sense, where I'm like, I think if I get 2 grand, right, that's gonna like answer whatever I need. Usually if it's like I need to pay a bill or I just want extra money, right? But I won't be happy, right? And I've received it. Like I've received my manifestations, but again, it always comes in a way where I'm like, hi Tanya, how are you? Where it's the real thing that I wanted was like a peace of mind, to be loved or to be adored or to feel safe. And instead I did get that physically, but not on an emotional level. And so I feel like this new moon in Taurus is kind of almost like this, I don't want to say denial of the physical self. It's more like, again, a rebirth, a cleanse of the physical self, something where it separates you so you can find a higher emotional alignment to where you want to be. I'm all right. How are you? Thanks for joining my live. And that is what I've been picking up through my prayers and my meditations. I did say I was like sleeping, but when I do that, I'm like in and out of like prayer. And then I knock out, and then I wake up, and then I'm praying, and then yeah. So, hello. If you can all hit the like for me, that'd be really cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna tap in and see what Archangel Michael has to say, and we can get started. I'm doing well. I'm tired, but I'm good. How are you? Archangel Michael, what should I say? Ooh, another thing that I'm picking up with this new moon in Taurus energy. No. I cannot, Gregory, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's like, I'm really just seeing in my mind's eye like the 3 of Wands, which is like just this open road, this like blankness. So I feel like, again, there's like this energy of creation, but instead of you actually being the creator, it's like Spirit is about to show you something. Like Spirit is about to be like, all right, you had your fun, you thought you did what you did, and now I'm gonna show you what's really good. And I kind of like that, because I think that's why maybe things are being, or you're being told to do things differently, 444, or like change certain habits, because it's like moving into a different space, and you cannot move into a different space if you're doing the same things, right? Here we have, oh, Smash Girl. What does that mean? Here we have the Devil card. The Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Okay. So if you're someone who is into like analyzing your life and all, like deep reflection, because this is what I'm getting, you could be looking at the past. Two things I'm picking up. One thing is like a lot of truths being revealed. They could be painful. And or another thing is like looking at your investments, or again, just the things in the past that have gotten you stuck, behaviors, patterns, and there's like a light of divinity that's being shed upon this. So this could be like things that you don't even realize was like affecting you, right? It could be a way of thinking, a mindset. But with the Six of Cups paired with the Devil, I'm really picking up inner child. Like it could be, because all trauma doesn't have to be capital T, but it can be stuff that is you have learned or been programmed with as a child, right? So if you grew up with a parent who was emotionally neglectful, you might neglect yourself in a lot of ways, right? You might get sick, but not really. You only like take precautions when it's too late. I know a few people like that, where it's like you clearly are sick, and they're like, "No, I'm okay." It's like, dude, take care of yourself. And it's kind of something like that, you know, where you're not. Yeah, there's something there to explore. So really reflecting on how, again, your parents treated you, your family dynamics. And it's not about living in that space, right? Even though you could feel negative with this Eight of Swords, it's more about understanding so you can break the pattern and break the cycle. Because, you know, it's like, you know, if you, let's say you felt like tense and like you couldn't do things and like move. I don't understand. What's the spirit? What are you trying to tell me? Okay. It's like every time you get uncomfortable, you could like reach for a blunt or a cigarette or something. Or, I'm sorry, you're like ruining my channeling. I'm about to block the thing. What are you saying to me? Flame venom. You suck at this. Touch grass. Oh, I do? Okay. So leave. This is like if you have tension and you're like, instead of facing the anxiety, you reach for a cigarette, right? Or something like that. This is about now removing that extra vice and moving that extrinsic thing, and really sitting in those feelings and allowing what needs to come up, and like the emotional thing to process and to like come up and grieve. And I think it might be shocking for you to see what has been held down or back. Thanks, Sander. I'm not offended by a troll. I would never be offended by you. You couldn't hurt me. Trust me. Hi. But yeah, so that's funny. Anyways, so that is what we're doing here. And I'm seeing here that there's something that's happening if you're resonating with this reading, where, thanks, Dixon. I'm gonna block the chat. So I am good. There's just someone being weird in my life, but I attract weirdos, so I get it. But anyway, so I'm seeing how there's something about this inner child or past life pattern or behavior that has affected someone and how they connect, because it feels like they can't properly show up or invest or be. This is someone who feels very bogged down, and it's like this cycle has been happening so many times. I feel like the universe has come in and like intervened and like removed something from someone so they can experience and learn and become more aware of a specific traits or multiple traits. Again, this can happen on so many levels, because this could be a physical dependency on something, but it's really more of an emotional pattern of behavior. That's what I'm picking up strongly. And again, the light that is being shed is very gentle. It is very calming. It's not like a harsh truth or like, these are the facts. It's more like, hey, I see that you want to change. Like, I really feel like an angel, like holding someone's hands and kind of like, okay, so let's do this together, right? It's kind of like Stooge in Nightmare or like the Christmas Carol, where he has to like, the spirit takes him and he realizes his wrongs. There's something about that energy here. But again, it is in such a graceful way because it's like a realignment where you're not your past, you are exactly where you need to be, and you can, like, this isn't all it has to be. And I hope that makes sense, right? Like, believing in the change. All right, my hair is like insane. Again, I was sleeping, bedhead. Um, with the star card here, we do see that there's someone who dreams a lot. This is someone who wishes a lot, who yearns. There's a yearning here. Temperance. Ooh. Yeah, this is someone who, at the end of the day, they want to feel fulfilled. And so, with this new moon during this time, even if you feel stuck, if you allow to work with spirit, it can be something that is extremely emotionally healing for you at this time. If you allow your feelings to be processed, because that's what's being allotted here. And we have the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius, but also Archangel Michael, who I tend to channel through. Oh yeah, my prayer. All energy sent towards me, send it back times 10. Dear God, please protect my mind, my body, my vessel, my soul. Strengthen my gifts and my intuition. And I hope that this reading reaches who it needs to reach. Should have said that from the beginning. My bad. But anyway, so there's something here where like the deep emotional healing on a very spiritual level. It's very magical because it really is like it's like it feels like a gift from God, you know? Like, I don't know, I feel like someone has been stressed out or like kind of worried about the same thing for quite some time, or just feeling low. And we have the Death card here. So again, what is transforming? What is transforming? Oh my goodness. We have the High Priestess with the Two of Cups and the Death card. So there could have been a connection that really could have come in and highlighted a lot of childhood wounds, and that's like what is occurring. Like, especially if it was a soulmate connection with this Two of Cups energy and the Six of Cups, that's very past life. So I feel like this is someone who yeah, for sure was brought into your life by the divine to highlight certain aspects, certain beliefs, and certain patterns that existed as a child, so that can be removed and you can live on a free from that, right? Like, we're not stuck. Okay, what's next, Spirit? And I'll check the chat while I do this. What's the next message, Spirit? Wow, there's like a salsa song that I keep hearing in my head. It's like angelic, which I love that song. But anyway, so maybe salsa music is like important to you. See, I associate that with like my childhood. So I don't know. There's something about that. Something in the music. We have the Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, Seven of Cups and Wands. So what Spirit wants you to do right now is to create, to write, to express, to make art, to really put yourself in a space where you are unlimited, right? Like, what if you can do anything, then what could you do? And even if you don't know what that is, right? Like, what, you know, what is that, right? Like I said, there's something about bypassing the physical and getting straight into the emotional specter of something, right? For an example, because love came up, this is like, what you really want is to feel loved and truly adored, and you think that you need a partner for that, but you don't really need to be in a relationship or a partner for that to have, like, to experience that, like, unconditional love, right? Because so often, if we don't give that to ourselves, we end up attracting partners that do mirror, like, highlight insecure, toxic beliefs, right? Or just like how our family has, like, been, or your family, sorry. You know, like, if you grew up with narcissists, you probably tend to date narcissists. If you're an emotionally unavailable parent, you probably tend to date emotionally unavailable people as an adult, because that is like what you have learned to recognize as love. But is it? No, it's not. And so there's something here about that pattern being broken through clarity, and just period, right? And I feel like that's kind of also what the new moon is offering. There's like this wave of just like, it's really, I really do feel like divine extending a hand out and like, hey, you were praying for this, like, okay, let's take you out of this, and now we're gonna put you in a space where all, like, your only job is to create and to try to just be happy, to align yourself and to dream, right? This is almost like getting back to like when you were a child. I don't know how everyone else's childhood was, but for the most part, it's about just being imaginative, right? Being in your worlds. I remember I was always sitting next to my grandma, but I lived 5 lives in those like 10 minutes that we were like, while she's watching her stuff, I'm here like, just, you know, playful, imagining. And there's something here where like, the universe wants you to experience that. And I hope that is making sense. This is a huge, with this, the Fool card and the 10 of Pentacles over the 4 of Wands. This is a huge change. I feel like your foundation is changing. Like, you're moving into a space where there is more balance, there's more success in your actual reality. I feel like if you are in alignment with this reading, you're gonna be in such a better headspace. It's like things, especially if you have, again, emphasize on if you felt like things weren't working out for you in the past, or you were just emotionally burnt out and exhausted. And again, or dealing with like, there's something here about soulmates and partners, like attracting, and the 6 of Cups. That's a separate message though. Sorry, 9 of Cups. Anyway, I do feel like there's money coming in. There's a new sense of stability here. There's victory, there's success. I don't know if you're someone who, it's like you've officially have made, you did it. Like, you've been working on yourself. There's some like that, all that inner work has paid off. All of that change, that listening to the divine, going through those hard situations, understanding these things and not blaming other people, truly taking accountability and like being responsible for your future. Because this is kind of like shifting from a victim mindset to like, okay, now what? These are my tools, now what can I do with them? And you've done such a great job where now the universe is like, that wasn't in vain. You're gonna receive everything that you've worked hard for. So it could be, you could be at a space where you're just like, again, that ground zero, but it's going to be filled in with so much beauty in a very short amount of time. So I would say, if you're someone, like, I'm hearing, expect to receive more attention, opportunities, being asked out more. There are people dancing here. It's summer, it's about to be lit, you know what I mean? travel, gifts. Like, I feel like you're someone you're going to start receiving a lot of the things that you deserve, and that you've always wanted, because now you're in a space of like worthiness. Interesting. But then we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So again, this is through what I feel. I don't know if you're a creative person or what you do. And this doesn't necessarily have to be like drawing. This could be being a manifester, being a creator, right? As I mentioned, where now you're maybe not focused on the actual item, but more of this emotional space. So yeah, that's important, and that's coming through. There is a power here about being the creator of your life. And I'm seeing the image of God the Architect, which I have not seen in such a long time. And that painting is literally like God creating the universe, God being the creator. But it's so interesting how that came through. Again, art can be extremely significant here, especially too because she's painting. My nails look so bad. I bit them all in an anxious rush. With the Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting that a lot of things that you did in your past that you thought weren't gonna like amount to anything, that's specifically what I heard. It's like it's like building up skill, not realizing it over time. Interesting. Interesting. So these could be things that you have, again, ooh, like I talked about, we have the Magician card here. Like I mentioned, like manifesting money, like maybe you, and then like me getting it, but still like I didn't even realize when the manifestation came in, because I didn't even want it anymore. I didn't need it. I remember because I wanted the money so I can like figure out a place to live, but I ended up moving back to New York anyway, so I didn't need it anymore. And the second that I moved back to New York, I got it. It was kind of crazy. But there's something like about that, like things that you've wanted in the past that have not happened, that maybe these are dreams that you could have like forgot about. They're gonna come back around as these like blessings and these gifts from the universe straight up, and you're just gonna be like, what the hell? Because and this is the card that I said I was channeling, but I saw the Rider-Waite one, not this one. But you see how she's walking into this rainbow? There's nothing here. It's like complete open plain. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. I'm hearing child of the universe. So you could be someone who is extremely connected. You are like a divinely protected person. If this reading is for you, I don't feel like this reading is going to resonate with everyone, but if it is for you, you're extremely divinely protected. Like I heard like daughter and like son of the literal like cosmos. Wow, your life is going to go off. Your life is going to go off. We have Two of Cups. With the Six of... Six of... I love this. You've been praying a lot. Oh my God, it's like your prayers are literally being answered. Just keep going. Keep on that alignment. Keep doing that purge. Like if you, again, like get into your meditation, listen to what they're saying, maybe do that water fast, maybe do a detox, like so you can just connect with spirit, right? Ooh, that was hard as hell. I did it. And I kid you not, I was led to prayers, and I saw certain figures that I was like casting out, and I felt my energy get lighter as I was praying. So maybe that is significant for someone, or maybe that helps someone. But there is a huge shift towards absolute, immense positivity. And you are walking into it. You are already there. You're moving ahead in such a graceful way, because it's just about aligning yourself mentally. It's not anything that you physically have to do. And there's something here about accepting the truth, accepting what things are, because you weren't, it's like, that was a false reality. You know what I mean? Like, these connections were not real reflections of yourself, right? Like, if someone comes in and they make you feel invaluable, or they dismiss you, or again, whatever, like, inner child healing that needs to be done, that stems from, like, the way your parents treated you. There's something about that. Like, that's not, especially if you felt neglected as a kid, right? There's something where, like, that's not the truth. Like, you are extremely lovable, and you're gonna meet people who love you and are able to love you and resonate with you and treat you the way you deserve to be treated here, with this Six of Swords Justice card, for sure, because that's balance, and that's moving away from those things that literally doesn't serve you mentally. And then we have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. And so I just don't want you to think I'm talking on my ass, because I'm really not. But this is like walking away from, again, things don't serve you, and this is like lying. But I'm not getting, it's like the past is the lie. The whatever belief was ingrained in you that made you feel like you're not enough, that's the lie. And Spirit is like, you are enough because you're a child of God. And there's something about that here. And that's period. And it's like, expect yourself, like, you did it, you won whatever cycle, you defeated whatever Leviathan this is, whatever toxic patterns. Like, this is truly like breaking generational curses. My cousin is crazy, this fucking bitch. Hold on. The way my heart just dropped when she just, whatever she texted me. But anyway, we have the Devil card here. She just, that completely took me off the channeling. Ay, Dios mío. Sorry. This new moon is going to reveal a lot of the truth about a lot of things. I feel like that's really it, right, Spirit? We have the Four of Cups. So this is someone like apathetic. Yeah, it's like you're being like healed from a spirit of like, you see how I mentioned neglect? Look at this person. And like apathy and boredom and all that. I feel like you're not gonna feel alone anymore. And you might be feeling stuck, but let the divine shake and bake for you. You don't have to do much except what you're told. And I really feel like it's just like meditate, pray, and water fast. Because again, there's so many, it's like all of these lies are going to be revealed. And I wish I was, I don't want to tell all my business on the internet, but I definitely have found out stuff over this weekend that I probably should have not. I was meant never to know those things. So, and it was in regards to like family dynamics. So I find that very interesting. It's going to be a lot of healing for you. And we have the Empress card. So whatever truth is going to be revealed is going to transform you into, again, a higher, better vessel. Because it's like, I'm done. I'm released. Shackles are freaking off. Broken. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit? Let's check the chat. Hi, Reina. Hey, Daniel. I don't know. I think I have like 11 tattoos. with them, but I have a lot. Do you have any? All right, Spirit, what's the end? What's the closing message? Oh, I love this. Oof. And now I'm hearing another salsa song called I Am One. So, continue to create with the universe. Continue to create with whatever I'm telling you. I feel like this is time sensitive with this. It's about this new moon. So within the next 3 days, flow, be, exist, follow your intuition at this time. I feel like things might not fully make sense on what you're being told to do, but do things really ever make sense with the divine? No. But that's the beauty of it. Because there's been times where I was going to go right and the universe said go left, and I got something way better. Like physically, like walking down the street. So, that's a metaphor for that. Hey, Sydney. I'm all right. How are you? I do expect there's going to be a connection that's coming in with the King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Four Swords. If you've been praying on healing, praying for a connection, praying for someone to see you, meet you, like, oh, I can finally just have someone. And this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like a friend, you know? Like, I just want to home you. Two of Cups. That is definitely coming in for you. For sure. And this is someone who's not going to mirror. No, this is on your Emperor card. This is someone who's gonna meet you at your level, and they're not gonna mirror like toxic childhood wounds, right? Because we're moving away from that here. So it's like, finally. The Temperance card. I'm not picking up if this is like a new person or a person in the past. It could even just be a simple healing. I'm hearing that too. Like, just maybe that connection that triggered you or something, that could be resolved. Because there's something about the past energy here still coming up. But this can also be a new connection. There's definitely something that's going to be offered. That's not the card, I sent it back. I think someone's going to offer you something. And it could be their feelings. I think someone might actually tell you the truth. We have the Queen of Pentacles too. Six of Cups. Again, that card keeps popping up. There's someone here who was lying about something. I don't know what they were lying about, but they were lying. Again, with the Four of Cups. This is someone who did not lying about what their feelings, their emotions. This is someone who like literally instead of just confronting something, they were like, I'm gonna walk away. I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm gonna walk away. But I'm seeing the Six of Wands over that, which is really interesting because what the hell is that about? If that happened to you, I'm not hearing much from Spirit. Queen of Swords. My face just got so tense. Oof, the way my face just got tense. This person could have like TMJ. I don't know why. I'm picking up on an energy where like someone's like stressed out, but like tense. Like my whole body just got so tense. The whole right side of my body, and that's like masculine energy. So this could be a man that feels very tense. Maybe this is someone you're connected to with this Two of Cups. And we have the Emperor here. I don't know what that's about. Whoever this is anxious. Okay. Someone here is heartbroken. They've received clarity about something too. A lot of truths are going to be revealed during this time. I don't know why I feel like this thing is getting messy. This is a connection who I don't really feel like you have anymore. You're like entertaining, or you're like, I don't know. It's like, it's giving old. It's giving old. Or just someone where you're like, you know what? I don't really like you. Like, you know. Yeah. Yeah, Three of Swords. Yeah, it's so interesting because I was having a conversation with someone and I was like, what? Like, Five of Wands, that's conflict. Like, this person was like, you know, accept that I didn't want much more. And I was like, did you really think that I wanted to be in a relationship with you? Like, really? What about you and me says that we should be together? I don't know. Like, that's weird. I don't know. Anyway, there's something about that here. It's like, putting me off guard. Like, nigga, you don't take accountability. I don't know. It was weird. I was like, why? It's just like, why would I want to be in a relationship with someone who I don't want to be with somebody like you. We have the Lover's card. Yeah, this is a connection that could have ended. Because I'm just thinking about like the scenario that came up in my head, and I feel like men are delusional. I really do. I think that, or like sometimes people like don't realize how they come off. Like someone could be so rude, so neglectful, so dismissive, and that person thinks that you want to be with them. Like, why would I want to be with someone who treats me badly? That's weird. There's something here, like a misalignment. And that's like, I don't know, I feel thrown off by this energy. Like, we passed that. Oh, dumbass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I'm just kidding. Little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Did I be fucking with you? Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck. Hey Rachel, hey Cornelia. But now that it's coming into this love reading, let's see what's next. Oh, Raquel, my bad. Did I pronounce that properly? Because we do have the Lovers here. Yeah. I'm reading tarot. I feel like this closing message for what's happening with this new moon, with the way this Empress card is being paired out, is that if you have been... I'm hearing a lot of things. So one thing is continue working on your self-love and your inner healing, because again, this person could have been a soulmate for you, but it was to teach you a lesson. Or there's something about these lessons where these people are mirrors, so we can like learn something about ourselves, and again, vice versa. I'm not picking up more on whatever the masculine energy is feeling besides stressed, and I don't really want to because I don't really care. But for you, I'm seeing here that the focus is on self-love. This new moon, it was like what's rejection is protection. And there are things that are moving in a better space. Like you're just in a higher alignment. You're in a different space. And so now you're going to meet someone who kind of can match you with that 10 of Pentacles energy. So this is abundance. This is happiness. This is grounding. This is successful. Like I mentioned, this is like literally being present, having like, this is a family. This is healthy. This is love. With the Page of Cups and the Magician, this is like new things that are coming in. There's a lot of rainbow energy. So there's like a lot of hope. Like you're creating a lot of hope and happiness for yourself. Can I say that one more time? As opposed to whatever connection in the past, that Seven of Swords is just like deceitful, Five of Wands is conflict, and Three of Swords is like heartbreak. So it's like, and then we have the 10 of Cups over it. So it's like, I don't really know. I don't know. I feel like a strong sense of just being over it. Like fully coming out of that in such a higher alignment and attracting someone who now is, it's like you learned all of these lessons. So now you're going to actually meet someone who you can be with. That's specific. Three of Swords. Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups. I heard we have a King of Pentacles just popping out back here. But I heard here too, like Ace of Clarity, Swords. Don't be harsh on this person. I don't know why. Don't be harsh on this person. I think this person is hurting. Because as you were brought into their lives to teach them a lesson, they were brought into your life to teach you a lesson. And the way this person hurt you, I don't know, there's something about like, there was a contract here. Like there was a reason why you guys were brought together. I'm strongly hearing, do not be hard on this person. And I'm picking up like, again, my face is getting tense again. And my eyes are getting watery. Like this is someone who like, ooh. Wow. I don't know. There's a lot. It's like, ay, Dios mío. I don't know. They're sad too. I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. But that's like the balance. So I feel like if this person was treating you some type of way, now they're getting what they did. And that's just how it works. Too bad. Ace of Wands, Justice. That's like the universe kind of like aligning things. What's up? We have the King of Swords here. And a decision towards success. Quickly. Okay. Beginning. If this is someone in your past who you want to connect with, there is an opportunity to do that. I think this person will come in and offer an apology or some sense of healing, because they're going through a lot of introspection and they are trying to focus on their mind is just fucked. This person like needs to talk to somebody for real. Really, really not okay. Like they don't, this is someone who like is too in their head and they don't have facts. Like they're not, these aren't facts. The Eight of Swords is like a lot of mind games, but like you lying to yourself, you know. This is like you thinking everyone hates you, and no, that's not true, right? You know nobody hates you, but you just convince yourself. Like there's something like really deeply insecure here, or like paranoid, I don't know, stress, anxious. Like this person is like, there's something here, I don't know. Virgo, Hermit. But if you want to heal the connection with this person, I feel like the universe will allow you to do that. We have, yeah, that's an option. But I also feel like, because this connection is significant and important with the Six of Cups, but I also feel like if you wanted to, you can also attract a new person here. You don't have to be with that, or deal with that, or hope for that, or wait for that. And I don't really feel like you're being told to do it, right? Like that scenario I mentioned earlier, like it's not, are you, like all I really wanted was like someone to take accountability and apologize. Like I was past that, you know what I mean? Like we were past that, been past that. I'm already dating other people. Why the fuck would I wait for you? But, and there's like something here. It's like there's something about that. There's something here. I don't know what that's about. So this could be like an ex who might come in, who's feeling super bad, and they want to communicate with you and express their feelings or talk something over. They might want to rebuild a new foundation, or like work on it, or reach a level of understanding. So maybe both of you, but I'm not really seeing both of you move on. It's just more like coming to an understanding together, so you guys can both receive clarity or some shit like that, and like just kind of like, yeah, but in a way move on and have a new beginning, whether that's together or apart. Because again, what I'm picking up, my hair is crazy, what I'm picking up is like, this was a lesson, and that's what the new moon is highlighting. I'm done here because it's getting late. All right, I'm not really picking up anything here with the future of this connection. Spirit, can you at least get one card? Well, something's gonna change. I think it depends on each person and the severity of the connection and the lesson that needed to be learned. And also it depends on like where both people are at, because are you willing to accept this person back, or like even entertain what this person has to say, or in any capacity? And or is this person actually, well, this person's just like in their feelings right now. That's very clear. And they have received clarity. They might come in and they walking away though. I think this person is, they need to, if they don't, it's like they have a lot of problems. And there's a decision that needs to be made, because they can either stay in conflict here with the Five of Wands or move to a space of happiness. But this is someone who has to follow their intuition. And this is someone who feels extremely blocked. And Tower, again, like they're in their feelings. Like they feel very like, if the Devil here, yeah, like the Devil offering the cup over the Tower, that's not good. That's like painful realization. I don't know, pray for this person just because they probably need it. Oh my gosh. Just got so hungry too. Yeah. I think that's it. So to sum up the reading for this new moon energy that I feel like is 72 hours. I slept and I prayed. I'm exhausted. What'd you do? This is like, if you're being led to do any detoxes for the next 3 days, I would do that, especially if you want to just get closer so you can hear like the divine a bit more, because that's completely being offered up to you. And it will bring you into a higher space of alignment, because it's like having things naturally fall off of you, like a supernatural release, right? Think about it like a baptismal or something like that, where all of the BS is going to be washed off of you. So I strongly do recommend a water fast, or whatever habits you're being told to let go, just do it for like 3 days. The next thing that I'm picking up strongly was that inner child healing with your like parents being represented. So, so if this is a relationship that you're currently in, or there's one that like mirrored some inner child wounds or just like beliefs, analyze that and allow it to like be released from you. You know what I mean? It depends on the reason. But what do you mean by that? And it depends for sure though. But there is a certain place, like if I'm praying, I feel like I could hear my intuition better. I could discern what's my intuition, what's like the voice of spirit when I'm praying, you know? It's not so like, it's just louder. But yeah, if you've been dealing with a connection that mirrored that, or you have a significant ex in the past that you're thinking of, release them in love, pray for them, and let them go. And because I feel like a lot of things are moving positively. Like either way, like if you do that with grace, you're gonna find someone else who matches you more. There's something about this connection that kind of tells me it's not over for some reason. I don't know why. It's the Two of Cups with the Six of Cups here. Again, take what resonates, because this might not be for everyone. It depends on what I am praying about, Sydney. It doesn't always tell me the same thing, you know? Like, it really just depends. Yeah. But with the Hierophant here, you guys were both brought into each other's lives to learn a lesson. Don't be so harsh. That might just be for one person. But expect alignment. And I'm hearing maybe an apology. All right, I hope that helped someone. I don't know if I'm gonna post this or not. I'll rewatch it and see how I feel about it. Why not channel again for tomorrow? But yeah, bye. And if you would like a personal reading with me, feel free to email me at bbygrltarot@gmail.com. My readings are hella affordable. And even if it's not a reading, or you want like spiritual guidance and stuff, like I'm down to chat. You too.